Since the war broke in Ukraine on February 24, 2022, horrifying destruction and human loss have been going on. As of April 2022, about 4.5 million Ukrainians have fled the country, mostly women and children. Still, there is little hope that the war will end soon. In Washington, D.C. too, people are expressing support and solidarity for Ukraine, as shown in the photos here from the front of the Ukrainian embassy. In March, SJA, Study Japanese in Arlington, Virginia, a non-profit founded to promote Japanese language and culture in the DC area, and Origami YouTube, founded Origami for All Kids, jointly started the Ukraine project, wishing peace for Ukraine through making yellow and blue paper cranes, as the crane is a symbol of peace in Japan. First, we held an online fundraising event to teach how to fold yellow and blue paper cranes and make a simple ornament with a sign Peace for Ukraine. The donations generated through this event were given to the World Central Kitchen that provides meals in the places hit by wars, natural disasters, and poverty. Now they are active in Ukraine and neighboring countries. Then a group of SJA origami volunteers folded 1,000 paper cranes, yellow and blue colors only, and sewed them together to look like the Ukrainian national flag. In Japan, we make 1,000 paper cranes, Senbazuru in Japanese, for a special wish, including a wish for peace, recovery from a disease, etc. We offered the Senbazuru along with some origami crane ornaments to the Ukrainian embassy in Washington, D.C. Currently, our Senbazuru is displayed at Ukraine House. In addition, an SJA volunteer who moved to Vienna, Austria, teaches origami at the refugee shelter in Vienna, providing joy to Ukrainian refugee children. At first, she just went to the central station in Vienna with origami paper in her backpack, without knowing what she could do. And there she started making origami figures for children at the rest area for refugees at the station. Eventually, she began to visit the shelter for refugees periodically. At the shelter, she displayed a paper crane ornament that her son made at the online fundraising event. One refugee girl wanted to make the same ornament. One day, this SJA volunteer brought her sons to the shelter. Her 10-year-old son taught how to make an origami tulip. One refugee child made a bouquet of tulips. Without understanding the language, origami unites people and children and helps share feelings. Despite under the challenging situation, origami charms children and makes them smile. SJA and Origami YouTube Folded plan to continue our Ukraine project with a special activity at the SJA Japan Spring Festival in May to pray for peace and love, not only in Ukraine, but in the conflict areas throughout the world. Also, we would like to wish for non-violence and interracial understanding in all our communities. The event participants will fold origami hearts and doves and paste them onto two big posters, one in the shape of a sunflower, the national flower of Ukraine, with yellow and blue colors, and the other in the form of a rainbow with 7 colors. Peace and love for Ukraine and everywhere.